matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 16 team of the land, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the game. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So Auburn's offense comes on the field first today. Last time they met, Auburn came out with a surprising W, Kirk, but you know the pride, the intensity of this Georgia coaching staff. They have not let their players forget about it.
Yeah, the Bulldogs tend to go to another level in these rivalry games, whether it's Georgia Tech, Florida down in Jacksonville, Auburn. And today, you got to think they're going to be coming in with a chip on their shoulder.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And they hand it off to the back. Running through the tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
The defense does a really good job here on this critical 3rd down of getting pressure on the offensive line and the pass protection. You know the pressure might be coming from somewhere, but the question is for the offensive line, where? They didn't tip their hand at all. They came at the last second, and they got to the quarterback.
He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Georgia's offense out there for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Has the first down and more. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South's deepest rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football. Kurt.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time.
They'll ride the back again here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Took contact on the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the QB will try again on second and 10. The sure hands. It's White. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. passing. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. Coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. But crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A direct snap. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Same tailback, another carry. Second after their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
First play of the 2nd half was a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the 2nd half.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
29 Philly.
Single back, takes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Quarterback keeps it here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge defensive score.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Lining up to try the extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Using his legs, it's Henderson. In the clear at the 25.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. The shotgun handoff here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Hebe keeps it himself.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's reeled in. It's Washington. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Good job here, not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
He's swarmed by the defense. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
Breaks into the clear at the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. The momentum really building up. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown grab, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass clock. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Auburn. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense is back out on the field now. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's going on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back in the gun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. This could be the game here. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation with EA Sports College Football.